Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Air Rivals. Now this is a free-to-play 3D air combat MMO. It's pretty cool, got a lot of action-based sequences and nice open, free, persistent world. But let's get started. So as you can see, I do have one character played to level 3, went through the tutorial, stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and create a new one so you guys can see what that's all about.
Also known as Brandyburg, is strong in both air-to-air and air-to-ground attack.
Now you do have this chick that
also a bomber that has a
you can hear her talking
range.
in the background, and as you go through each of these different gears, because the ships that you get are called gears, and as you go through each one, you're going to see over here the attack, defense, shield, spirit, fuel, and agility is going to change, and then you're also going to see that the structure and stuff like that is going to change.
The eye gear, also
there we go, and you see over here, like I said, this changes, and she walks you through each of these as you go through. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick the A gear. I'm interested in the attack and the shield, and you can adjust your picture here between a few different ones. Let's go ahead and go with that guy, and let's name him, and let's get started. So you can see we've got 3 character slots. We have our one here, and then we've got our other one over here. Let's switch to that one so we can get started. We've got options, quit, delete. Now we don't want to do that, so let's get going. And you can select a starting city. This is kind of just your basic area, get you started, and it also has somewhat of your kind of like your faction stuff to it. So let's go ahead and pick that one. Do you want to start the tutorial for beginners? You know what? Let's go ahead and start that. It's pretty quick. We'll run through it. Now, one of the nice things with Air Rivals is it's pretty basic. You can see here with the tutorial mode, these are all the different sections that you're going to go through.
To end your tutorial session.
Let's start.
Actually,
we got to select one, and let's start.
This process explains how to control
let's
your
bust
gear
through this.
using the mouse.
So essentially, you move around with the mouse just like this, up and down, stuff like that, and then you're able to strafe and things like that. I'm actually going to go through this training. You can see down in the bottom left. I'm going to go through this basic training. Then once we get through that, I'm going to exit out. Once we get through that. And let's go to main.
We will now start the tutorial
and let's
mode.
go to, and
if
she
you would
won't
like to
let us.
Quit, press the escape key at any time.
Let's go to hunting
end your
monsters
session.
and get right into the basics
When all
of
courses have been completed,
let's start.
you will receive a reward.
No, we're just going to quit and go to the main section of the game. Now you do have a bit of a storyline behind the scenes. You've got 2 warring factions essentially. You can barely hear her in the background. She's kind of talking about that. We're going to hit escape, and that should get us out of that. And there we go.
The Free Scar Mercenary Army Training Center.
And there you go. We're in the training center.
One of you will be
this is where you're able to pick up
missions
and quests.
If you would like a detailed explanation of this place, press the start button.
I'm going to go ahead and escape and get rid of her. Here's our first mission. So the mission is one that we completed as soon as it starts. So let's start that mission.
Mission accomplished.
And there we go. Mission accomplished. So let's move on to the next one. And there we go. Now we're outside. Now this is your more persistent world portion of the game. You can see you've got different NPCs flying around, and when you get them in your sights, you have to get within range, and then you can lock on. Once you lock on, you can fire your basic weapon, which is essentially like a cannon. Let's get locked onto this guy. Or you can right click and you fire essentially your missiles. Let's get this guy locked on and get behind him, which will make it a lot easier for us to fire on him. And we are missing badly. And the one thing I did like about the other ship was that the missiles actually fired heat-seeking. So we've hit him a few times. There we go. We're going to get him a couple more times and he'll be destroyed. There we go. And you can see up in the top right-hand corner, we've got competence certification. So we got fighter exerciser, bombing exerciser. We need 1 piece of the fighter exerciser. You can see that in like the orange color or red color that we've got 1. Now we need 3 pieces of the bombing exerciser. There's another fighter. And what do we have here? There's a bombing exerciser. So we're going to kind of come around on him and lock on. And then you can use like S to slow down. And let's just keep firing our missiles. And as you complete the different quests, you'll rank up, level up, stuff like that. So there you go, we've got one of those guys down. There's another one right there. Let's lock onto him. And let's speed up a little bit. And you can see down on the bottom, you've got level 1, 29%. So you can see I am slowly getting towards leveling up. And the spacebar will actually engage like a booster rocket. He almost stopped completely, so we're going to have to turn around and get him. Let's watch out for this tree. But I can definitely say that the physics and the graphics are really well done. I know that there's another version of the game, basically called Ace Online. Pretty much the same exact game. Let's actually fly. Oh, it won't let me fly upside down. I was going to see if I could fly upside down. It wouldn't let me. Let's get him locked in. And there we go. 2 of those guys down. We need 1 more. There's one right there. Let's go take him out. But you can see the physics of the game, the graphics of the game are really well done. You get close up. You see good details on all the ships, stuff like that. I really wish that there were more ships to check out and all that stuff. So let's see, do we actually head out automatically? There we go. We completed the mission, so we head out automatically. And here's our fueling station. So we got SPI, which is looks like your game's currency, and then we could pick up looks like advanced bullets, standard bullets, different supplies and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. So you do have supplies. I'm guessing you can also customize your ship. Let's do this. Let's do all. Why not? And hit OK. There we go. So we're fully reloaded. And let's close the supply shop.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. We've got another.
Check your inventory for your reward.
And there we go. We got experience and SPI given. It doesn't look like we got any items for that quest. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things like your inventory. So here we go on our gear. I was going to say our ship, but on our gear, we've got our capacities at 67%. And then it looks like you can change out different guns and stuff like that. So we got a Mr. L, which is required level 3. Let's see what else this does. Booster speed, booster time 20 seconds, standard turning angle. So you see the game has a lot of different things that go along with it, like your standard turning hour, your booster turning angle. So you have to kind of work yourself around some of those things depending upon the items that you have on your ship. Now we've got Magic Thunder, which is a cannon. We've got Mickey Radar, which is your standard design lock-on radar. Then you've got Guard, which is your shield essentially. Your S-Rod, which is, let's see, most basic engine used by an A-gear. And then the Garter, which is your most standard armor, it says, for the A-gear. But it also looks like this space is for fitting other adhesive equipment, for fitting computers, and specific mark items. So you do have the ability to equip your, not your person, but you actually equip your ship, which is kind of cool. You can tweak out your ship in the way that you want to tweak it out. Really kind of pimp it out and have some more powerful weapons, things like that. So we do have skill 24. Let's see if we can find out what that's all about. We've got options, mission, community, gear info. So let's see what we have here. So we've got my character, my record. I've got 0 win, 0 loss, duel, brigade war. So that's the faction war. Now you see here we've got statistics, and we do have 1 stat point because we are level 2 now. So we're going to be able to drop that statistic into one of these 6 attributes. So you got attack, defense, evasion, fuel, spirit, shield. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in attack for now because always early on in games you want to have a high attack so you take things out quick and move on to the next level, and then later on we'll be able to put things in like shield and things like that. And you do have skills. You got attack, defense, air, and attributes. Now, they don't have a skill tree, so to say, that I can see right now, but we'll look around and see if we can't find that. Let's see what we have over here. So you see down here, you've got the different chats. You've got surrounding chat, war chat, trade chat, map chat, brigade chat, formation chat, and all that stuff. So you can essentially join these different chat channels. Now, we can run around this area. We can look around. Let's see. It's all point-to-click. It's not WASD. But you can see, as far as population is concerned, you've got a decent population of people running around. We do have a little bit of lag, but that's okay. Let's see what we can get into as far as missions are concerned. Let's see what we have available. We've got Aerial Strike, Main Story, Hunting Watchers. So we've got a level 2 here, and then this is a level 3. So you can see some of the quests that are available or that you have available to yourself. War of Pandia, none there, but we do have these couple, so it looks like essentially they want us to run through the basic storyline. It's almost like an extension of the tutorial, I guess you could say. But you got, you see the rewards. You get experience rewards and an SPI, which is, like we saw, the money reward. So let's actually start that and head outside real quick. And let's see. We've got to take Watcher, Computer Box, and Computer Box Overwatcher. So what do we have here? Let's see what we have here. There's a Watcher right there. Let's see if we can lock onto him. You can see the different ship designs. Trying to slow down so he doesn't get too close to me. Let's see if we can get a lock on. I'm having a hard time with this flight right now. Oh, he turned really quick and came right at me. There we go. We took him out. That actually was not one of the guys that we needed to take out, so let's see. That's not one either. Let's see if we can find one of the ones that we need to take out. That's another one of the Watchers. What's this guy up here? That's an Overwatcher. I think we do need him. So we're going to have to turbo boost over to get closer to him. Oh, he got way too far out of range. So here's a Watcher right here. Let's see. It's really weird that it didn't give me credit for that last one. But let's see if we can get credit for this one, because it does seem that these Watchers are the ones that we're going to need to take out. So there we go. Nope, that's not them. That's really weird. So let's see what we need to take out. There's an Overwatcher right there. Let's try to lock onto him. And you can see the environments are well done as far as, the different things. It's not just a standard. You're not just flying around in the sky. You've got some ground that you can actually run into and take damage. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Ooh, he's got a lot of armor because he's taking these shots like a champ. And you see the NPCs will fly through the different conditions and through the different terrain and things like that to try and trip you up and essentially confuse you. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Nope, that was the right guy. I knew it was the right guy, and now I lost him. Great. Let's see if we can find another one. It's this guy right here. That's a Watcher. We keep finding these Watchers, but it's not giving me credit for taking them out. There we go. Oh, I see. So essentially it's not. It is a collection quest. So I don't have to take them out. I have to actually. I have to get their computer box. So I got one off of that last one. So essentially you've got your collection quests, you've got your kill quests, and things like that. There we go. We've got 2 of those. Now we have to find 5 pieces from these Overwatchers. So let's turbo boost up to this guy. Let's fire away, see if we can't hit him from afar. Slow down a little bit so we don't fly past him. But I like the fact that you actually, you do have to aim. It's not just one of those things where, now he took off straight up in the air. That was kind of interesting. There we go. And we did get one of his computer boxes. All right. So let's see if we can get a few more before we run out of time here. That's a Watcher. And then when you have different, because you have a lot of guys here flying around, and when you have different ones, the way that you change targets is you just use shift, and that'll change your target. There's a ton of guys running around here. Should be able to find what we're looking for. There we go. Get a couple of good shots on him from afar. Get a lock on him. Shoot our missiles. Now, one thing I can tell you is with the other gear that I had, the missiles did, like I said, the missiles did lock on. So that was kind of nice once I locked on. And the missiles seem to be a lot more powerful. Bonus stat increase. You can add stat increase. Oh, because I leveled up. So there we go. There's another one. And let's retarget him. And let's cruise over and take him out. And where did he go? There he is. So let's get a lock on him. Fire our missiles on him. These guys seem to have a ton of armor. There we go. And how many boxes? With 3, we need 2 more. And let's see what else we can find here. There's one. Let's turbo over to him. Start firing from afar. See if we can start landing some shots early. And it's pretty funny because there isn't really a lead. Like it seems like I pretty much target right on him. I mean, obviously this guy is straight away, but you don't actually have to lead the target. You know, a lot of games they usually has that's one physics error that I see that they don't have, because this guy's cruising along. Normally I would have to actually change my my aiming a little bit to get this guy to get hit, to take a shot from me. So you see I'm totally missing, even though flying pretty much right over his head. And like with these missiles that I have, essentially all I've got to do is get close and they'll hit him. Let's slow down a little bit so we don't fly past him. Fire missiles again, take him out. We got our last computer box. We've completed our mission, and it should take us back inside. Now we could take and run around and continue killing all these guys. You can see there's the map, and then to return to the city, we're just going to cruise over in this direction, because it doesn't look like it's going to automatically take us back inside the city. And there's the gate that we used, I believe, to go back inside the city. Let's bring up the map real quick. I believe we just cruise inside this gate, and it looks like another player cruising around to probably do the same mission. But it is nice to see new players play in the game. So there we go. We are back inside the city now. Easy enough. And nice little landing sequence. At least we don't have to do the landing by hand, because that's never an easy thing to do. So it looks like you've got some guys selling some different stuff, which is pretty cool. So, yep, it looks like we pay for what we used as far as our fuel and our weaponry. We've got to refuel, but it's not that expensive in comparison to the actual reward from the quests. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about Air Rivals, you can read our full review at MMOden.com or just click the link in the description. Until next time, thanks for watching.